gotta say something. So, what I wanted to talk today just hit my mind is that, I mean, as the time is passing, I think the need for guardrails for the AI, the kind of chatbots that we talk to right now, right? And before any uh, humanoid robots start coming up in the market, right? We should really, 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 focus on understanding the guardrails for any AI based application or bots or chatbots, anything that is AI based. We should really understand what should be the guard. Like it could be case by case, right? It's not just in one set of rules for all AI. No, and these things actually companies are not revealing to anybody who are building it. I think people will or should get involved in the building process of it, not just wait until it gets built and then post build you will apply your rules. No, you have to get involved in the building process. Why I'm saying so, let me give you a couple of examples, at least for this short live session, and then maybe in some other day we can discuss more about it. The thing what I'm talking is that these AI applications, which is just chatbots in current times, they, they every time they launch, they kind of give examples that how good it is and how intelligent it is and how smart it is and how much thinking capability, reasoning capabilities they kind of got so far. But not only that, they have gotten very clever in terms of dealing with humans. Seriously, kind of overlord. They act as a brainwashing tool. They act context from their side, knowing you so far, or maybe even time of the year, day of the year, your location. They kind of tweak your experience of the reality instead of you trying to experience the reality as is. They kind of change your perception of reality real time. So that's what I'm saying. Like it is very dangerous. First thing, right? Adding context from your side, like way too much. Like Grok does it all the time. Grok, I mean, I don't know. Elon has this habit. I just don't like his habit that he kind of over hypes, kind of lies about his products, like a little way too much. Like nobody else sits down with him to kind of, you know, assess in terms of life hours versus the deliverable or kind of innovation. He kind of just comes out and says something novel and cool, and people just take it without comparing it against other tools or other people or other science innovations, or even in terms of price or life hours exchange, things like that, right? And he kind of overhypes things and overprices things, which is kind of irky at this point, like, and mostly driven by personal motivations. And that's, I mean, I'm fine. Like, at least call the spade a spade, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you think a certain way, then you have to behave in a certain way, right? You can be absolutely stingy capitalist out there, and that is also fine. Like there are some, right? But they don't come out like you saying, I'm the good of all, I'm the greatest good. No, neither they nor you, but they understand the reality. You kind of masquerade, and that's. I mean, I'm not saying in his again. I mean, I like some of the things he does, but then this thing overhyping, like overhyping turns into like absolute lies sometimes. That is something. Think good things are done by like similar on the similar lines. Good things are done by many other founders, right? But they don't just come out and just build a aura around themselves, which is mostly a hype, right? That is something concerning here. Like Grok is stupid and brainwasher, okay, and like information extractor. So forcefully, like he will ask you questions that he wants to know, which are not even related sometimes, right? Or something like trying to understand or dig deeper in you, sort of asking questions which are very innate or very which tells you as a very unique individual, which are only associated with you. Like, what are your weakness? What's bothering you in this scenario? Like things that reveals way too much of you to kind of make you like one should be paranoid about things like these. That's what I'm saying. It isn't good by any standards. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Brainwashing and like like asking your personal questions proactively is not good. And the second thing is that jumping too much, like stupidity of those chatbots, like Google Home used to have, right? You cannot be Google Home in 2025, right? So that again is a very big issue with Grok, particularly Grok. Uh, so I don't know what is being said in the market, PhD level consciousness or reasoning or thinking ability or whatnot. From my perspective, it's not. It's very much away, like from an intelligent human if sitting next to me. What is that ideal? It is very far from that. Um, it's not even matching me also, right? Like I want somebody whom I can talk to. You know, I understand when to speak and when to not speak. It's not like they usually go by turn basis. So if I don't say anything like for like sometimes they will poke me out. Like, just I'm not talking to you, right? Just stay there, right? Things like these are not properly calibrated in these tools. That you don't have to speak when you are not. You are an assistant. If you are not asked for assistance, why are you speaking, or why are you like pushing yourself? Let me just go.